What's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today doing the What's Next on Daniel Roman, the former unified super bantamweight champion at 122 pounds, following a tough but one-sided 12-round unanimous decision loss to Stephen Fulton Jr. You know, and it's a shame when you lose a one-sided fight based on rounds like that, because it really takes away from the fact that, you know, he was pretty competitive in a lot of rounds. You know, there were some close rounds there. It's just Stephen Fulton made it clear that he did more in most of the rounds to, you know, to secure the one-sided decision overall. So it really looks like Stephen Fulton kind of whipped his ass, which, hey, Stephen Fulton definitely outboxed him, definitely outclassed him. But Daniel Roman was competitive and really brought the best that he could into this fight and just came up short, you know? So nothing to hang his head about. But the big question now is what's next for Daniel Roman following this loss? And, you know, it's tough to gauge. It really is, because the PBC really has a good hold on everything from 122 to 126. So does he stay at 122 and start over there? Or does he move up to 126 that, again, is wide open? You know, is he contemplating retirement? He's only 32, but you never know. He's been there. He's kind of done that already. He's done, you know, what he can accomplish. Now, does he take that role as gatekeeper and go and fight the guys that, you know, the guys on the rise, and see if he can pull off an upset and throw himself right back in the mix? I think Roman should at least try that one more time. He suffered a tough, very close loss to Marajan Akhmadaliev. He got lucky against, I think the guy was Payano, and walked away with a decision, you know, probably overlooking that guy. But, you know, he really brought his A game and lost to the best. He's lost to both the top two guys at 122. So maybe 126 is the better option. You know, who knows? But, you know, since he fights at 122, I can run through those guys real quick and see what's possible for Daniel Roman following the loss. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes on a guy outside of the top 10 and, you know, just tries to stay busy, or get an opponent outside of the legitimate top 10, but maybe in one of the governing bodies, top 10 or top 15. But, you know, for Roman, it's kind of up in the air, because he did fight his ass off against a solid opponent, but, you know, against a very good fighter, but just came up short. So let's run through real quick and just see what's possible. Stephen Fulton's out. He already lost that fight. A rematch with Marajan Akhmadaliev is out. Different promoters. He already lost Akhmadaliev. Doesn't make any sense. Brandon Figueroa is in the process of moving up to featherweight in July, so that one's out. You have Havanasian.
Left onto California 41 South.
I'll tell you right now, that would be a very, very good fight right there between those two. You know, a very good measuring stick fight, but Roman is with the PBC, Havanasian is with Golden Boy and DAZN. It's not going to happen. Luis Nery. Now, this one is interesting. It's an interesting matchup right here, because Nery, you know, of course, would love to get a crack at Stephen Fulton Jr. But, and that was Stephen Fulton's next choice if Roman didn't take the fight with Stephen Fulton. But, if Roman didn't take that fight. But, you know, Nery, so it really, I think it's possible, if Roman wants that fight, I think it's possible that he could get it, only if Fulton doesn't get the undisputed fight, or only if Stephen Fulton gets the undisputed fight with Marajan Akhmadaliev next in the second half of the year. If he doesn't, then I think Fulton might just fight Luis Nery. Ronnie Rios is, in my opinion, going to lose to Marajan Akhmadaliev next, plus different promoters, so that one's out. Ionut Baluta is sitting there, the upset-minded guy, but I highly doubt that PBC throws Roman in there against Baluta following a loss. Angelo Leo, very good opponent, makes a lot of sense if Roman wants this kind of an opponent next. Leo is dangerous, throws a lot of punches. I'm not sure Roman's going to want to come right back against a guy like Leo. And then Carlos Castro. Castro's moving up to 126 and fighting Brandon Figueroa in July. So doubt, win or lose, that he would fight Roman next. So Roman, it's kind of up in the air again. 126 has good PBC guys, and 122 has some solid guys as well. We'll see what he decides, but that's the what's next on the former unified champion, Daniel Roman, following that tough one-sided unanimous decision loss to Stephen Fulton Jr. on June 4th. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.